Hello and welcome to another exciting lesson. Now in this lesson we're going to look at um adding images. We've looked at adding a video, we've looked at adding audio, we've looked at adding iframe. Now this time around we're going to look at adding images. So this is my bracket, right? I think I just opened bracket, right? Okay, I wanted to be sure. Now Control N or Command N to open a new one. As I've said, guys, just pardon me. Let me just pick this. Just want to pick something. Okay, no, let me pick this from the ABC file. It's inside the files for you, files folder. So you see this ABC. Okay, so right now let me save it. My desktop. Let me save it in the web lesson. Remember, it's in the web lesson. Okay, so let me save this as image.htm. I said you can use HTML or .htm. Your preference. It's your choice and it's your prerogative. Okay, so let me remove this one right now. Now, in the iframe that we did the other time, I wanted to tell you something about the like maybe you put Instagram or you put Facebook on your site. Now look at this site for instance. Look at the site for instance. It's called Techversity, and then look at their Facebook is inside their website. And it's like an iframe, right? Look at a whole Facebook page is inside here, but it's like an iframe, right? Good. But it's not actually iframe, guys. It's not actually iframe. It's actually a Facebook widget. Can you see it's actually a Facebook widget? It's not an iframe. So Facebook are the ones going to give you that widget by themselves. So look at it right now, and it's built with jQuery. jQuery is a language that you can use to build some things. So now this is built with jQuery. So you cannot, that's why I was telling you on the other side that you cannot just copy somebody's website into your own website. No way. It has to be using that app's snippet or widget, whichever way they call it, or API. So this is the way to put it. So now these people now they put the Facebook inside their website, but you cannot just copy the URL of Facebook inside their website. No, you have to get your widget from Facebook. You have to copy that. Facebook has to give you the widget. You have to register with Facebook, then they will give you their own widget for you to use, and then you can use. Okay, guys? So that's how it works. All right? So I just wanted to lay that foundation for you again. Okay, so now let's continue from where we are now. Okay, now for adding images, how do we add images? You might want to ask, how do we add images? Now let me save this first of all, and let me kind of close the one I'm not using. Now let's save this. Let me use my tab. Okay, good. How do we add images to a website, to a site using HTML? How do we do it? First things first, we use the element called img element. Then you press your tab. Okay, this is the img element. The img element, the source attribute is very popular now. Now you know about the source attribute. So whenever you're using, if you want to add a media to your website using HTML, you have to always have a source attribute. Did you notice it? Okay, good. Now, then the alt. This is called alternate text. Alternate text. Now, your alternate text allows you, okay, I'll explain it. I'll explain it later. Now, let's go. Remember, it's in the files folder, right? Good. And then let me pick an image. Let me pick an image. Let me call it, let me say I want to pick. Remember, images come in different formats. You have PNG, you have JPG or JPEG. JPG, sometimes some images might be JPG, some images it's still the same thing, but some file extensions usually likes putting it as JPEG. Some file extensions might put it as JPG. Some is going to be PNG. Let me see another one that, okay, there's another one called GIF. Those are the types of media that you can add in terms of images. GIF, JPG or JPEG, PNG. There's another one, I think that's all. JPG, GIF, yeah, okay, SVG. This is called scalable vector graphics. Scalable vector graphics. You do scalable vector graphics using code. You code it. You code it with XML. It's not HTML. You code it with XML. XML is called Extensible Markup Language. SVG is a scalable vector graphics. Okay, it's lightweight. It allows your graphics to be lightweight. Whereas JPG, PNG might be at least heavy, GIF, and then so remember we have PNG, so let me pick PNG first. All right, now let me put an alternate text here. An alternate text for, first of all, you have to know the type of image. What type of image am I using? Let me see. Oh, it's kind of like what's that thing called again? What image is that again? I've forgotten. As okay, Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft. So alternate text is that you are explaining to the machine that is reading your browser that is reading your website, that the name of this image is Minecraft, or the explanation of this image, or the title of this image is Minecraft. Okay, now let me save it. Now, as usual, let's go to our live preview. That's why I like brackets. Live preview now is going up. It's going up, and then here it is. Ooh, see, it's a very big image. A very, very, very big image. I'm sure you agree with me on that, right? It's a very big image. Okay, so this how to insert an image in a site. Now, this image here, let me remove this image. Let me remove this. Let me save it. Let's go to our browser. See, can you see what alternate text does? Alternate text is that if for some reason that image is not showing, it can tell a machine, or it can tell people browsing on your site that, oh, this image here is meant to be Minecraft, but it's not available. So sometimes when you go to a website and it's still loading, it will first of all load its alternate text. Then in terms of if it's getting too long to load the image, it will load the alternate text, then you see the image right there. So alternate text is even good for your SEO, search engine optimization. It allows search engines to be able to see your images and kind of put it in their own search engine for readable usage. That's to be able to read your images, so they can read your images. That is called, so this is called alternate text. Now, did you get that? Good. Just like iframe, it allows a attribute called width. Now, this width attribute right now can allow so that you can resize your image. So let's say 500. Let me just say 500. Let's go to our browser. See? Now, can you see that now? I can resize it. It allows that. It allows another attribute just like height, just like with the iframe. Can you remember? It allows height also. So let me say the height should be 600. Okay, let's save it. Woo! See that? Good. So that's how it works. So that's how to insert an image in a HTML site. Okay. Wow, well done. Now let's insert another image with another method, semantically. Now, using semantics this time around. Now, to insert an image semantically, you use something called, you use an element called figure. You can see that's semantics now. That's actually explaining that this is a figure. Figure is used for anything like maybe like a picture, like an illustration, like a vector. So figure is very good for that. Now, with this figure right now, I'm now going to put my image, img tab. Good. Now, I will not need alternate, and I'll explain why. I will not need alternate. Instead of that, this is enter key, right? So instead of that, I'm going to use another semantic element, HTML5 element called fig caption. Fig caption tab. Okay. Now, alternate, rather than alternate, I can use fig caption. So now let me bring out another image. Files. Let me bring out, of course, you have this already, so you're following through, right? Let me bring out another image called a GIF image, right? Good. And what's this GIF image about? Oh, good. This is why I like brackets. Brackets will be able to give you the preview of what you're doing. That's why I like brackets. Okay. brackets text editor. Now let me just say The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Let's save it. Now let's go to our browser. Scroll down. See it right here? This is GIF. GIF is animated image. Okay, that it's actually like a video, but it's a video saved like an image. You understand? So that's GIF. Remember, this was PNG. This is GIF. We have another one called JPG. I'm going to try to use all the types of images. Now look at the feed caption. The Simpsons. Okay, The Simpsons. Now, feed caption is that this feed caption really works if you want to ensure that your image has a caption. Now, alternate text doesn't show except the image is no longer available. But feed caption shows even if the image is available. Okay, so that is the difference now. All right, now that means that let's just use alternate text. I wanted to see, let's just use alternate text then. Alternate text, so let me just call it also The Simpsons. Okay, now let me save it, because feed caption will appear always underneath your image or on top of your image. Let me say I want to put it on top, cut it. I want to put it on top now. I cut it and I put it right here. Save it. If you go to your browser, see, it's going to be found on top. Either way, it's going to be found on top or below, whichever way it is. Okay, all right. So now, right now, since this is GIF, a GIF image, feed caption is used to give your figure a caption. Now, alternate. So I think alternate is very, very important because you want machines to be able to read your web page very well. Okay, so it's better to use alternate. Now, if I remove this GIF right here, remove this GIF, I save it, go to my browser, say it's going to write it there, The Simpsons. So just in case your browser cannot load it, it's going to write this for you, The Simpsons. Now, what if I remove the feed caption? Okay, no, sorry. What if I remove the alternate? Save it, let me see what happens. Of course, feed caption will always be there, of course. So the alternate text is not there. So it's vital you always use your alternate text. Let me undo that, undo. Okay, good. Undo is Control Z or Command Z. All right, now, so this is how to insert an image into a site using semantics. This is for semantics. So feed caption is optional. You only use it when you want to create a title for your image. Okay, good. Now, let's insert a scalable vector. Right? Let's insert a scalable vector. So let me just strictly be using, I'm not going to be using the semantics. I'm just going to be using this straight away. So files, / let me insert GIF. Sorry, I've inserted GIF, right? Let me insert SVG, right? Okay, let's just try this SVG. Amazon's SVG. Let me try this one. See, it's already showing me, but it's an SVG. Okay, let me save it as Amazon in terms of the alternate text. Now let's save it. Let's go to our browser. Scroll down. See it right here. It's an SVG, scalable vector graphics. Okay. Now I told that it's a vector-based image. It can be a picture, it can be a shape, it can be a text, it can be an illustration, but it's designed with XML, extensible markup language. I'm sure you've gotten used to my style of teaching. I like repeating myself. Okay, it is for understanding. Now let me prove to you that SVG is indeed written with a markup language. So let's go to that file. Where's an SVG here? Which one is okay? SVG Amazon. Right click on it. Let's go to open with. So let me open it with Google Chrome, right? I can open with any one I want. So look at it. This is it, open right here. Now right click on it and let's go to view page source. So let's go to view page source now. Look at it. Can you see it? SVG. Now, which language? Can you see the language? XML, extensible markup language. Okay, good. Markup is a markup language, but it's different from HTML. Let me wrap it so that you can see it properly on lines. See? Can you see the lines? Of course, it accepts also all the height attribute and the width attribute, but it's written with a code. So you need to be good with SVG XML to design an image or a text or whatever with SVG. You need to be very grounded with that. Okay, so let me close that. All right, good. Now, next step is, let's bring this back up.